Thousand Words podcast. Join us as we discuss the antics of pro athletes, sports politics, and everything in between. No sport nor athlete is off limits. Now, get you a pitcher of wine and enjoy the show. Here are your hosts, Lene and Linnell Fletcher, aka the Fletcher Twins. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of A Picture is Worth 1,000 Words podcast. It's your girl Nelly Nell. And this your girl Nay. What it do, boo? That's right. Let's get right into it. I am sipping on some Moscato today, so I changed from my red wine to Moscato. What you got? I have a red wine. Again, I think I had this one last week too from Shutter House, and it's called Sweet Red. It's red wine. I don't usually drink red wine, but yeah, as long as it's sweet, I think we would like it, right? But this one, I can see it goes to the head. Correct. And I said that about red wine too, because every time I get red wine, it gets me a little more loopy and tipsy. White wine does nothing for me. It's like drinking juice. Well, at least the Moscato is like drinking juice. But red wine, yeah, that'll take you there. Okay, real quick. Need to see what kind of wine Jen on Housewives of Orange County was drinking, because she was lit at that dinner party. She was embarrassing. She was worried about Ryan embarrassing her, but she embarrassed him. That's why Terry said they're a mess. And I think if the cameras weren't there, I think Heather would have laughed, but she knew the cameras was there, so she just was like, stop, don't say that. Heather is very conscious of that, because I think she's very conscious of her image. So she knows when cameras are around and stuff like that. Anyway, so how was your weekend? I'll start off mine, because I think yours was a little more exciting than mine. I really didn't do anything. I binged more of Snowfall, which is getting good. I'm in the middle of the third season. And Saturday night, I went to a comedy show with my coworker. I wasn't supposed to go with her, but I don't want to get into that long story. But I went to a comedy show, and you know how I'll be like, funny is funny, and it don't need to be famous, popular people to have a good show. And this one wasn't all that. Okay, it wasn't all that, but whatever. The tickets wasn't expensive. But anyway, how was your weekend and Mother's Day and everything? So Saturday, of course, Braylon had a game. Oh, they undefeated now, right? Didn't you say that? So the regular season ended yesterday. Nice. They undefeated. This is spring season. They undefeated. Winter, they lost one. Okay. But the playoffs start Thursday at 6. So that's exciting. I'm hoping they go all the way. I think they should go. They have a pretty good team. And I don't even know if like the players, because this is his first year. So I don't know if the coach randomly drafted names and they just happened to get a really good team, or if he played with them before. I don't know. But he pretty much picked the same people that was on the winter team to this team, except one person. Like, we got a girl now on this spring team. She wasn't on the kudos to the girl. And then one of our other players, I guess, got drafted by another team. But I was just hoping that he kept Braylon, because this is his first year doing like any type of organized sport. And he's good. Like, I can't hit a baseball. And every time Braylon hit a baseball, I'd be so happy and excited, because I can't do that. I don't think I can hit a baseball. I used to remember we were supposed to play softball in high school, but we never went to the practice or to the tryout, whatever. I should have went. I'd be more nervous than he is. I'd be like, he act like it's just. But nothing. He do be getting upset and frustrated if he strike out. Like, he struck out once yesterday. Then he hit the ball one time, but he got out on first base. And then the last time he hit, he actually scored. So I was happy about that. Because if he don't score, and if he be striking out, because the game before that, like last week Wednesday, he struck out, I want to say twice. It was bad. He didn't have a good hitting game, but he got 2 stops in the outfield. So
that's
I was
good.
like,
He made up for it.
Yeah, I told him, if you're not gonna always hit the ball, just make it up in the outfield. And he got 2 stops, and his coach announced that in their little meeting after the game. They always
post-game meeting.
Yeah. But yeah, so that was Saturday. What else we did after that? He had a game. I took out Brooklyn's hair. Sunday we went to church. We thought we had to teach junior church because now they do it a month at a time instead of every 6 weeks. I got in there and the guy was already in there, and I thought since we was a couple minutes late, he was just covering for us. But no, he was actually trying to teach a lesson, and I was like, we can take over from here. And then so I showed him the paper, and he was like, yeah, that's my name for today. Like, that name right there is mine. And I was like, I didn't even realize that somebody's name was on there. I just thought we had the whole month of May. But we told him he could go to church because we had stuff prepared and activities. So he left and we taught. And then after that, I didn't do nothing.
I know, because you called. Yeah, you called me, and Joe was complaining that you hadn't left the bedroom.
No,
you hadn't left the bedroom, and you was calling everybody up to give you stuff.
Yeah, I was done. He made breakfast and he cooked dinner, but it was his night to cook anyway. But he did make breakfast, and they gave me gifts and cards. It was nice. He got me a emerald ring
because he know that's our birth song.
And it came with the matching earrings and necklace.
Oh, that's nice.
Which at first I was like, is this emerald? Because it's not as dark.
Yeah.
And then he was like, yeah, it's real emerald. Because he was like, I talked to the lady in the store, and it was either this one or the darker one. And she was like, no, the lighter one is the real emerald. The darker one is lab created, like lab made.
No, so please, not her emerald. Knowing the research.
And then I googled it, and I googled it, and that was correct. He was like,
so my nails are emerald, but my dress wasn't.
I think my dress was emerald.
I said my nails were, but my dress wasn't, because my dress was darker.
Yeah,
whatever.
So it's the lighter green. And then I googled it, and that was right. It said lab created, and he was like, yeah, because nothing pure is that green, that dark.
Poop is. That's the purest form of pure. Anyway, so this weekend is our birthday, and I have plans. It won't be no surprise like last weekend. I won't be in Florida again. Okay.
You're not coming?
No, I'm not coming. But no, on Friday, I'm going out with 2 friends. And then Saturday, which is the birthday, Saturday is our actual birthday, I'm going to a nice dinner with 3 of my friends. Shout out to Alex, Maritza, and Jenny. And then after dinner, we are going to the Comedy Cellar, which is like the most popular comedy spot here in New York. So I'm very excited about that. And dinner, Alex picked an Italian place because Italian is my favorite cuisine. So I'm excited about that. And then Sunday, if I'm not dead tired from Friday and Saturday, hopefully I can hang out with my new friend. Go ahead. What's your plans?
Remember last year I gave you the 3rd degree? About where you was getting your nails done, what time, and what's the place? Remember? Because I was trying to see if you had answers.
Yes.
Liar face.
First of all, I did get my nails done in New York. I didn't get it done in Florida. But no, so, this is real. I'm not coming to Florida.
Saturday. So Friday night after work, I'm getting my hair done. Saturday morning, I'm getting my nails done. And Braylon probably have a game. And then we have to go to Ari's first birthday party.
Curly baby.
And then that night, we either going to like a hookah lounge or a dinner or a lounge, something. I'm getting dressed up, so we'll see.
You definitely is getting dressed up, because all the stuff you sent me, you might be going to freaking Jamaica, Costa Rica. You getting your hair done, your nails done, you got a new dress. I'm surprised you didn't get a new shoes.
Then aren't you getting your hair done and you got a new dress?
Fancy hairstyle. It's not a fancy hairstyle, it's braids. That's normal.
And
yes, I got a new dress.
getting deep wave.
I thought you were getting the picture you sent us was like a updo and some down in the back. You changed it?
That is deep wave. But you could do that with that type of wig, yeah. But I don't know if I'm gonna have her do that or just leave it down. I don't know.
Just
but
make
yeah,
what list did you get? Links.
I only got 24.
Okay, because last time you with the 12 inch, so it was real puffy right here, and you hated it. And I'm like, spend $20 more on another lid. Okay,
because I never understood why closures cost that much if it was that much hair. And it's that much hair.
Closures do cost a lot. That's why I'm all summer I'm getting braids. I don't know when the next time I'm getting a wig. I'm getting different color braids all summer, starting May. And May is the spring, so technically it's spring and summer.
And I'm happy I don't gotta dye the hair, even though I was looking forward to the black blue. Because I always wanted that midnight blue.
I don't even know how to use that. The dye I usually use come in a white and red bottle, but that's because I be going for gold. Yeah.
I was going to do the water method, which is very easy. You get a big bowl, put warm water in it, and just pour the dye in there, and then you just dip the hair in there like you washing clothes in the old days for 5 minutes. I seen that girl Queen Leor do it all the time. She be cussing. I guess people be saying stuff about it in the comment, and she was like, "I don't give a fuck what y'all say. This how I dye my hair."
I don't do that. My dye, when I dye my hair to more goldish color, it takes a long time. It takes a while because it gotta sit. Then you gotta watch. Yeah,
no, she don't do that.
I know. Yeah, I'm gonna be braided up this summer, all summer. Next time I get a wig, probably be the next time I come to Florida, so Tasha can do something. But yeah, the hair costs too much. I'm gonna have to go to a different supplier because that stuff costs too much. I'm not about to spend $400 on the hair and then $200 for the installation. That's $600. You know, I could get my hair braided 3 times for $600. I could, because I don't know why they so cheap up here, and they provide the hair for the braiding. But yeah, I think it's only like $180, and I leave them like a $20 tip. I don't know why, but I can get my hair. No, $20 is
unless 2 people doing your hair.
No, only one person do it. And she only take 2 hours. Remember, I was like, because I be clocking her. She literally only takes 2 hours. I'm never going to nobody else again for braids. Anyway, this is a sports podcast, so let's talk about some sports, okay? Rich Strike won the Kentucky Derby this weekend. Nuggets player Nikola Jokic, which is aka the Joker, won the MVP for the 2nd consecutive year. Kudos to the Joker. The Kings are hiring Warriors assistant Mike Brown to a 4-year deal to be their next head coach. So kudos to Mike Brown.
Yeah, he actually coached the last Warriors game because something was wrong with their coach. So he actually coached it. But okay, go ahead.
Okay, cool. Your boy Ja Morant got hurt, and he said at game 4, and I just got a notification saying he might be out for the rest of the playoffs. Oh, so the Grizzlies not going nowhere. The Grizzlies, because they down 3-1
did you see the play?
Anyway. I didn't see the play.
They not down 3-1, are they?
They are. They played last night with the first
the play didn't even look like nothing happened. Like they saying the boy or a guy, whatever, I guess not intentionally like pulled his knee.
Yeah.
But it really didn't look like he did anything. And then after that, Morant was standing fine, but he started limping off. And I was like, bro, you gotta come back. Come on.
They say he might not.
That was tough.
Yeah,
it takes so much to get there.
It's especially in basketball. Football, okay, y'all only got 17 games to worry about. Basketball, what is like 82 games? No, I'm not playing 82 games no more. I'm done. I will only be a basketball player for 1 season. I won't make it. It wasn't in the cards for me. Okay, it was not in the cards for me. Anyway, and breaking news today, your boy Tom Brady. He got a monster 10-year, $375 million deal with Fox Sports before he even retired. How you get a job and you got a job already? And they say it's the largest contract in sportscasting history, as it more than doubles both CBS's Tony Romo and ESPN's Troy Aikman contracts.
Well, it's Tom Brady. What did you expect?
This
It's
man
Tom
don't want to
Brady.
go away. He literally would never go away from the game of football. I'm just throwing that out there. We gonna hear about him until we die.
And
Not
you know,
him,
wasn't he like a 7th round pick or something like that? He wasn't high
Slow.
pick.
He's not athletic. And Shannon Sharp always say he's not athletic. He just got an arm.
Okay.
Because he not like Michael Vick. He not like the black quarterback.
The black quarterback.
Yeah.
Okay,
But he got that arm. The arm lasts better than athletic talent. Because look at the boy who don't like women. What's his name? The cute boy.
What is he talking
Carolina
about?
Panthers. What's it?
Cam
Newton. He ain't last long in the league. He way more athletic than Tom Brady. But Tom got the arm. He got the arm. Okay. He can retire, then unretire. Cam Newton can't do that. Okay.
No.
All right. Let's talk about our first story of the day. And both of our stories happened on Sunday, which was Mother's Day, which is also known as Sunday Funday. But this Sunday wasn't so much fun, okay? So Chris Paul, NBA player, he was playing, I forgot what team they're playing. Suns are playing Dallas Mavericks, my boy Luka team. Hey, Luka. So supposedly, Chris Paul's mother had hands put on her by a Mavericks fan, and his wife was pushed in front of Chris Paul's kid during Game 4 in Dallas on Sunday. And Chris Paul had fouled out, so that's why he was so close to the situation, and not on the court. So Chris Paul had to be held back, and he was heard saying, hey, I'll see you later. And then I'm looking at as I'm looking at the screen, right? I'm looking at the thing. I'm like, is he talking to that boy? Because that was a kid, right?
There was.
And then and somebody even under the video, or somebody
like,
even
are
put,
you threatening the kid like Zach Braff did when he got punked? Threatening that 5-year-old boy? Like, what are you doing? Go ahead.
Somebody put homie was old enough to put his hands on 2 women, but after he got caught, he want to cry talking about he a kid. Shake my head. Like, no, you old enough to get these hands. Like that boy who was cussing out Cam Newton, who was disrespecting Cam Newton, said you broke or whatever. He said, I'm rich.
You ain't got
he said,
no
but
job.
you ain't got no.
You ain't got no job. You ain't got no
rich.
job.
I'm rich. Like, that was such a funny video. I really liked that video. It was very entertaining. So the fan was removed from the game. And then Chris tweeted, want to find players for saying stuff to fans, but the fans can put their hands on our families. F that or whatever. So what are your thoughts on this situation? Are fans going too far? Did that fan deserve to get beat up, even with him being a kid? And also, Shaq said about this, he said all players should have that one cousin attend the game with their family to be there to fight fans if need be. You need that one cousin that ain't got nothing to lose. Shaq said you need him. Go ahead.
I agree with Shaq. But yeah, no, that's crazy. I don't know why this person will push them. Like, that's insane.
I believe he had on a Luka jersey. So what if Chris Paul would have did something to Luka? Go ahead.
Some people literally think they above the law and they like entitled to do things and get away with it. So, but yeah, that's crazy, because I don't know if Joe could have been held back. Like, and if I was his wife, I couldn't have been held back either. Like, I don't care.
I'm surprised the wife didn't. Yeah, I'm surprised. Maybe because once she turned around, she saw it was a kid. She didn't want to do nothing. But Chris Paul's kids need to grow up so they can start fighting for their daddy. Like, what is going on?
But yeah, I seen the video, and I don't know, for some reason, and I don't know why. But
because he looked like a kid, he looks
maybe because he looked very young. I don't know, but he's not that young, but he just looked really young. But every time I can't take him serious. Like, to me, he just looks soft to me, like a cotton ball. Like, he exudes softness. Like, it's coming out of his pores. Like, so when I saw the video, And he was like, I see you, or whatever he said. I was like, Chris, what you gonna do? What you about to do? Cause like I don't understand. What are you trying to prove here? You know you ain't about not none.
Not none.
Not none. Like I was
Well,
like,
what
oh
about what Curry like that too? Did Curry look too soft? He's just like
No.
America's sweetheart. That's a guy. Like everybody like Curry.
Yeah, everybody do like him. I
But
no,
I can't see
I'll
him
take
getting
him more
mad, though.
serious than Chris.
Really? I can't see Curry getting mad. That's funny.
He's gotten mad in the game before.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
But yeah, no, every time I think about Chris, I just think that he's so soft. So when he said that, I was like, who does he think he fooling right now?
Like, who are you threatening? Okay.
Yeah, like
sir, who are you threatening? Okay.
Like, go sit back down, please, and go finish those State Farm commercials.
Nope.
Something.
Not the State Farm. But no, that fan should get, I don't know about fine, or maybe his parents should get fined because he was with a lady. Now, his mama could have beat the lady up. I mean, not the mama. His wife could have touched the lady. She could have put hands on the lady, put them paws on her, like what that man said from the South. What's his name? Something with an S. Scrappy. Put the paws on her. She could have put the paws on a lady. But yeah, these people are crazy. Because just like I was telling you when I was just coming home on a bus, because I take public transportation. And in New York, on public transportation, the mask mandate is still on, but like everywhere else, you don't have to wear one. But I think in the opera you do, but mainly on transportation. And this lady, and I always get mad when I see people come on without masks, but I don't say nothing. I don't want to get beat up for no mask. And then, so I just heard this lady say mask. So I turned around and she was talking to this man who didn't have on a mask. I think she was white. She was a Karen and he was Julio. And
oh my God.
So he didn't say anything after she said mask. And then I heard her say, it's the law. And then he like shook his head or shrugged his shoulders or something. And then she was like, well, either put on a mask or get off the bus. But the doors were closed then. And then the bus started moving. And then I just heard her say jerk. And then I was like, wow, like she real bold. Like if you would have slapped her, I wouldn't have did nothing. But like 2 minutes later, I turned my head back and he was wearing a mask. So I guess he got the picture. She more bold than me because I'm not getting slapped over no mask. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. These people are they're emboldened, especially the people with the fair skin. And they need to sit down for something real happen. Okay. But yeah, that fan should be banned. I don't care how old he is, he should be banned for life.
Oh my God.
Because he's endangering, he assaulted somebody. Y'all, you quit to say Will Smith assaulted Chris Rock, but this man didn't assault them two girls, so he need to go to jail too.
He did.
Juvenile detention center. Get scared straight. Let you know how the real world is. How we live down here in the projects, okay? Put him in the projects for a week. He'll be okay.
They don't want to know. They don't want to know how people really live across the tracks because people live rough. Go down to South Miami, you'll think you're in a different country.
Oh my goodness, unbelievable. Yeah, put them in the public school system instead of that private school. You'll get the real world about. You'll get what the real world about. Anyway, our next story. Like I said, it happened on Sunday as well. This is so unnecessary, but I just had to talk about it because it's stupid. So, MMA fighter blamed a STI outbreak on his last loss. So, MMA fighter Joel Bauman won his fight on Sunday night with a TKO victory against Reese Forrest, right? Kudos to him. All good, all well and dandy. Mm-hmm. So, Joel is 30 years old. He's very young. After his win in his post-game interview, he blamed his last loss on a herpes outbreak. He is quoted saying, and video, mind you, so it's not just a paper quote that could have been misconstrued and taken out of context. We saw the words come out of his mouth. His mouth.
Mouth.
With an F. Yeah.
Okay.
So he is quoted saying, last fight, I was tired. I was exhausted. I'm about to launch this NFT that's going to change the fight game. And I put in 30 all-nighters before the fight. I had a herpes.
He ain't go to sleep 30 nights in a row.
I don't know. He said, I had herpes before that fight, 2 outbreaks in the span of a week. I'm here. I'm healthy. Let's go. Whatever. It doesn't matter. So, was this too much oversharing? Was this a bit of TMI? TMI? Did we even want to know why he lost the fight? You lost. We don't need no explanation, sir. You should be talking about this victory.
Yeah, I don't know why. Unless the man asked him about his previous fight, why are we still talking about this, sir? Because in boxing, your fight's not close together, right?
No.
So that probably was at least a month or 2 months prior.
That was in February. Yeah.
So why are you still talking about this? Because we done forgot that
it's embedded in his motherfucking brain.
You the only one worried about that, sir. Nobody's worried about you losing. We really don't have of us don't know who you are still.
Now we do. But yeah, I didn't hear of you, sir, until you admitted you had herpes. So my question for you is, would you date him now that knowing he has herpes? And if you were already dating him, like if you were already his girl, would you continue to date him now that the world know he got herpes?
First of all, no, I wouldn't date him because you can't get rid of herpes.
No, you cannot.
And remember when Pat thought it was so funny? When Pat thought it was so funny that women were still trying to date Michael a bit, even though he said he had herpes. He thought that was the funniest thing ever.
That's crazy.
But no, I wouldn't date him. And if I was dating him, I would break up with him. Yes.
Because the world can't know that I'm dealing with somebody with herpes.
Yeah, you can't put our business out like that.
It's just very disgusting. But because he said something about he had 2 outbreaks in the span of a week. I don't know how herpes works. So does an outbreak mean that's when all the bumps come and you can't sleep with somebody at that time because you would give it to them? But when you're not having an outbreak, you can and you won't transmit it?
I don't know.
Because I don't know either. Because why did we have to know he had 2 outbreaks in the span of a week? Like, what is that? I need you to go sit down and think about what just had happened. Because he obviously was in the what is it called? He was in the height of the moment and he didn't know what he was talking about. And he just blurted that out. I don't think he remembers saying that. And the next day when he found out he went viral and what for, he wanted to take it back. Anyway, would you fight him as an opponent knowing that he got herpes?
I would be. I don't know. I don't know. Because I was gonna say I would require like his medical records to make sure he's not having an outbreak at the moment.
Okay. I wouldn't fight him. I'm sorry. That's just nasty. I can't, like, you only 30, so you gotta live potentially. Let's say you live till you're 90. The next 60 years, you gotta live with this unless they find a cure.
Dudes out here they sleeping with everything that walks
with no condom. Oh my God, me and my friend, and I'm not gonna say her name, but me and my friend was just talking about that. She got condom shamed. She said one time she was about to sleep with this boy and she was like, put on a condom, and he shamed her for saying that. So guys be always talking about these girls nasty. Y'all nasty and y'all dirty. Cause y'all don't care and y'all don't care around condoms. Y'all just, all y'all be worried about is not making a baby. Y'all make sure the girl on birth control, but y'all not worried about STIs. Like, stop it, dirty people. Anyway, so I don't even know if we're going to keep us posted on that. I just want to see who his next opponent is and what he got to say about that herpes thing. Okay. But congratulations on the big win, not the big loss, but the big win. Okay. You won, but you really lost. Cause remember in White Man Can't Jump, the girl said, what's the quote that you always say? Say it.
Okay. Hopefully I remember this. Okay. Sometimes you win and sometimes you. God, this is a good one.
Sometimes you really lose when you won, and sometimes you win when you lose, and sometimes when you win or lose, you actually tie.
Which
it doesn't make sense.
But in the end, he won, but he actually lost
the
because
girl.
He lost the girl. He won the money, but he lost the girl.
So this guy won the fight, but he lost some fans. And
so it was
friends.
Sometimes you win, but you really lose. And sometimes you lose, but you really win.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you win or lose, or you win or lose, but you actually tie. You don't win or lose, you actually tie.
Yeah.
She was saying some crazy stuff in that movie, but
like when she said the thirstiness or the dry mouthiness. Oh my god!
Yeah,
I just saw that on one of my trips.
And I get it. I want you to, because
I empathize. Bring me some water.
I understand exactly what she meant when she said that. I need you to emphasize. Guys always try to solve
fix
problems, and fix stuff. No, empathize with me.
Then bring me some water. But anyway, we were talking about White Men Can't Jump, in case you guys want to see the movie. Great classic movie. So let's run through the playoffs and then highlight of the week. Playoff series. Sunday Mavericks tied 2-2. Heat 76ers tied 2-2. Celtics Bucks tied 2-2. Go Celtics. Grizzlies and Warriors. The Warriors are up 3-1. So yes. And let's go to our highlight of the week. And we are highlighting 7 cents. So y'all know past weekend was the Kentucky Derby, and they have more than one horse racing event. So at one of the horse racing events called Kentucky Oaks Day, Black women horse owners made history after securing their first win. So they're the first all-Black women's group of horse owners and made history when their horse 7 cents won first place at the Kentucky Oaks Day. And one of the owners said, we're not only owners, we're winners. We're showing up at the tracks, we're representing, and we're taking home prizes. She also said, us specifically, we're following in the footsteps of Eliza Carpenter, who was a slave who became a horse owner and then actually a jockey. So kudos to 7 cents and that Black horse owners group. Kudos to them. And that is our show for this week. Please tune in next week. Bye-bye.
Bye. Hey, y'all. Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of A Picture is Worth 1,000 Words with yours truly, the Fletcher Twins. Make sure you join us every week and rate, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit up our email at podcast.1000words@gmail.com with any questions or topics you'd like to hear us cover. Also, check us out on IG at The Fletcher Twins and Facebook at A Picture is Worth 1,000 Words.